I think that video, like all forms of photography, is an ideal way of recording the reality of the world around us, and as things change, we can capture the past and the present, the old and the new. Let's look at some examples. My old hometown of Gateshead is a place of contrasts. Gateshead High Street, once the main shopping area, has seen better times. Many shops are now demolished or boarded up, although others seem to thrive. It seems only a matter of time before the threat of demolition finally becomes reality, and another area of old Gateshead disappears. Not far away, in complete contrast, the new Sage Music and Conference Centre is the jewel in Gateshead's revitalised quayside. The futuristic shape includes over 250 glass panels. It was opened in 2004 at a cost of £70 million. While we're in Gateshead, let's not forget the famous multi-storey car park. Its starring role as a landmark in the 1970s film Get Carter is not enough to prevent imminent demolition. Which brings us to buses, and indeed vehicles of any description. Have you noticed how many photographers deliberately avoid cars, buses, and even people in their pictures? I think this is a shame, as such incidentals can bring a sense of time and occasion to a scene. Imagine how different the world of 100 years ago would appear if contemporary photographers had deliberately excluded horses and carts, or tram cars, from their pictures. The Go North East bus company has tinkered with the colour schemes of its fleet for years, but now seems to have settled on a range of colourful liveries, corresponding with dedicated routes the vehicles serve. How long this state of affairs will last, only time will tell. An interesting comparison between old and new can be seen each year in the annual Vintage Bus Rally in Whitley Bay, where past and present examples are on display. It can come as a shock when buses on which one travelled not so long ago are lovingly restored and offered as preserved items from yesteryear. For many years the trains of the strangely named Great North Eastern Railway, or GNER, surely Great North Eastern Trains would have been more appropriate, were a familiar scene at Newcastle. Then in 2007 the route was taken over by National Express. In 2009 we learned that National Express themselves were to be relieved of the franchise, and no doubt another new train livery will appear. On the subject of past and present trains, here's a scene at Newcastle in January 2009. But which one is the old and which one is the new? Perhaps surprisingly, the steam loco is actually the new one, only taking to the rails in 2008 after an 18-year labour of love by steam enthusiasts. So my advice is this: shoot everyday scenes and capture a piece of history. Remember, what is new one day can quickly become old the next.